Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syazana Hazira binti Azman and my crewmate is Adrina Juliana Shahira binti Badri Ulum with Batrisyia binti Zubair. We are from EE112BA. This is our task for subject EPO246.
So the task for this subject is we need to choose one of the applications that related with the chapter in this subject. After the discussion, we decided to choose telecommunications as an application to power system. So the first one is a general explanation about telecommunication and power system. In the telecommunication applications, which has seen in the last years a remarkable increase in the number of installations present on the whole territory and the relevant growth of energetic consumptions because of growing interest about new and reliable with an increase of the base transceiver system operation hours, which is a BTS, and traffic management in order to guarantee the quality of the service anywhere and anytime. And next, the telecom consumed last year about 1% of the global energy consumption of the planet. This is because the wired line, it is expected a relevant growth of the number of broadband subscribers with a power per subscriber rate that is 4 to 8 times the traditional consumption, while on the wireless side, the number of connected devices with high-speed data services is growing. Therefore, the reduction of the energetic consumptions of a telecommunications power system represents one of the critical factors of the telecommunication technologies, both to allow a sizable saving of economic resources to the mobile communication system management and to realize sustainable development actions. In other words, improving the energy efficiency of telecom networks is not just a necessary contribution towards the fight against global warming, but with the rapidly rising prices of energy, it is becoming also a financial opportunity. Next, I'm going to explain briefly about the difference between power system and telecommunication system. So the first one is power system. Its first priority addresses transmission line and substation outages. And next, second one is priorities are to restore power to emergency services and critical life support facilities. And the third one, the distribution feeder lines that supply the largest number of customers are addressed. For telecommunication system, the priority of it is internal priority restoration plans are quite similar to those of the electric power industry, but prioritization of restoration activity is driven specifically by those customers.
So I will continue with relation with power system. Telecommunication service providers depend highly on electric power for continued delivery of service, particularly as the electronics equipment in the network has become less centralized and more distributed. For this reason, telecommunication service providers institutionalize the use of battery backup and mobile emergency generators as source of short-term power during emergency situation. Electric power backup for the various element sites supporting the infrastructure varies greatly from one site or type of site to another. Telecommunications, power systems, and environmental monitoring. Regarding the impact on the environment, it is fundamental to both BTS integrate in their territorial context the possibility to use the structures of the plants, support per shelter etc. in order to realize energy production system deriving from renewable source could be an useful way to satisfy such requests. The possibility to decrease the emission quantity of the greenhouse gases deriving from the BTS functioning is strictly joined to the introduction of the distributed production system of renewable energy. The usage of a microwave or photovoltaic systems may avoid the implementing of feeding systems, which should be fed with full every day with the relevant high use of vehicles. That will mean a remarkable reduction of of the emissions in the atmosphere. The use of a power-saving system can give a valid contribution to the reduction of the BTS emissions. In fact, switching off the transmitter when the traffic goes down means to get a null emission of the electromagnetic fields and a reduction of the daily average value emitted by the radio base station. So for the last one is telecommunications power systems and renewable energy. To introduce clean technology in the telecommunications power system management, one has to consider the use of renewable source technologies, photovoltaic wind hybrid system installed on the telecommunications system infrastructure. The most advanced technological solution in the photovoltaic sector, single crystal, multi-crystal panels, amorphous silicon, thin film, and in the further renewable source. Useful for producing the energy in situ in consideration of the functioning condition and the structural features of a radio telecommunication station. A very interesting application of renewable energy source with telecommunication system sector is the situation when BTS is located far from the electrical network grid of system. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, next we go to conclusion. First, the grid substation play an important role in the power system as it steps down the transmitter voltage for further transmission and distribution. Second, the progress in technology about electrical distribution network is a non-stop process. Third, the proposed system is an automated system of detection. Fourth, a wireless controller that enables efficient operation of the multi-hop wireless system has been proposed. Fifth, changes in the telecommunication world are pushing for more rules in telecommunication network management system. Last but not least, delay parameters presented can be integrated with power system design and analysis.